My name is Rachel Klem, and I'm a senior at Metro High School, which is in St. Louis, Missouri. And over the course of last year, I not only organized, fundraised for, but I also executed a project that aimed to bring art to the streets of St. Louis, the Urban Beautification Project. So, it was only recently that I actually got interested in art. I remember just back in 8th grade, I was having these long discussions with my parents, just trying to get permission to paint on my bedroom walls. And as you all can imagine, this got crazy very quickly once I did get permission. But it really served as this amazing experience for me to not only grow as an artist, but my love and passion for art to grow. And over the last few years, I was looking for a way to not only introduce my art into the community, but to also beautify the ugly urban spaces I was passing every single day. And so I started to identify things about St. Louis that were ugly. It was really by coincidence. That I was just taking out the trash one day, while wondering, what could I do? And I realized one of the most ugly aspects of living in any urban environment are the dumpsters. And I started getting crazy ideas, like what if I could paint these dumpsters? Beautiful colors and great designs, just to liven up the street a little bit. And then I started thinking crazier. What if I could paint 100, 200, 1,000 dumpsters in this the St. Louis area? And I knew from that point on that I had a good idea. And what I needed to do now is to start small. It's to start small. So what I did was I contacted my alderwoman, and she was so supportive and so energetic about this project. It really pushed me to go on and be successful with this entire project. But she helped me get permission to paint 2 dumpsters outside my house. And after the success of these 2 dumpsters, I really launched into what became a 6-month-long marathon, and trying to get permission from the city, trying to raise enough funds, and trying to organize a group of artists that would be willing to come out during the summer and paint for a citywide beautification effort I was trying to put together. And so what you're looking at now is one of 6 plans that I not only drew up, but I put to a 3D model that I sent into the city, and all 6 got shot down. And it really did seem like at every turn I was getting roadblocks and really wasn't getting anywhere with any discussions. And it was the first time that I was actually getting negative feedback on any of my ideas. It was a really great learning experience. But and at one point, it did seem like this entire project, all these months and all these hours of work I spent thinking about dumpsters, would go out the window because they were going to give me a direct no on the whole project. But luckily at this time, we were able to come to a compromise that in the end was beneficial to both sides. So now what we're looking at is one of the city's 28 industrial-sized dumpsters. These dumpsters are used from everything from leaf pickup, assisting the street sweepers in leaf pickup, to construction work, to parades and public concerts. And so these dumpsters are trucked around the city every single day and literally seen by thousands of people. And as you can see, they're ugly, they're orange, and they're rusty, and they're ugly. And it was just a great experience to go out and paint these dumpsters. And so we got permission to paint these dumpsters. And then after going through a long, laborious process of raising $4,000 through Kickstarter, and organizing a team of 25 volunteer artists, we were finally ready to paint. So we gathered all our supplies at the Streets Department headquarters, which is right here. And we started to paint. It was really amazing. After initial permission, the city actually opened up to the project and became extremely helpful. They were actually sandblasting and priming these dumpsters for us. which cut thousands of dollars out of our budget, which really freed up enough money to buy enough paint to finish the project. The other amazing thing about this project was that all these artists were coming voluntarily. And one day you may have one group of artists come, and the second day a completely different group of artists, which would create this amazing organic experience, this organic flow of energies and ideas that would make getting up every single day, coming to the site and painting for 10 hours a day fun and exciting. Another amazing thing about this project was so many different styles. With 25 amazing artists, we got so many different styles and energies and ideas coming to the site. And what would happen is, it was very rare that one artist wanted to do a complete dumpster by themselves. So we would pair up as many as 4 artists per dumpster. And what this did is it created an amazing viewing experience where at each perspective, the viewing experience would change. And then at the end of this whole project, we painted for a month straight. We finally finished all 28 dumpsters, their entire fleet. And I started getting Facebook messages, phone calls, texts about people seeing these dumpsters all over the city. And it really started to reflect on what kind of impact this project was having on the St. Louis area. And I realized it wasn't only the lucky driver who was able to pass one of these dumpsters on the way to work, but it was also the residents of these houses who would originally have a ugly, boxy metal thing in front of their house for a couple hours, now have the unique experience to view one of these vibrant pieces of art up close. But I also saw another change. I saw a change in the city itself. I saw that the street department workers, who were so amazing and so supportive during this entire process, no longer called these dumpsters by their 6-digit identification code, but they called them by subject: the owl, the vulture, Native American tapestry. And it really brought home this idea that this project is really making people take double takes on what a dumpster is. You know, a dumpster is supposed to be ugly. That dumpster is ugly. And hopefully they're going back into their communities and questioning all these ugly things all around us, and hopefully going out and changing them. And hopefully through this short presentation, I was able to share with you guys the idea that it doesn't matter what age you are, but if you have an idea, if you are passionate, and if you are persistent, you can take a big dream and turn it into an even bigger reality. Thank you.